Good morning, goat lovers. Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and we're out milking again. So right now on the stand, I have Miss Abilene here. You guys can just see how pretty this goat is. She's smaller because she's only a year old, but her conformation is nice. I'm really happy with this goat. And she's just so smoothly blended, not choppy at all. Really tight shoulders. And her udder is amazing. So when she actually first kidded, before he started milking her, her teats were tiny. So I was like, man, this stinks. She's not really gonna be an easy milker. But her teats have gotten huge since milking her. And she's got just a really tight udder and a very nice medial. So I am just very pleased with this girl's first freshened udder. So it's gonna be exciting to see her develop as she gets older, because that's, you know, obviously the years as they get older, their body conformation changes, they get deeper bodied and, you know, matured. So really excited to see this girl, especially a second udder. Now she doesn't have a huge udder, which is very common in first fresheners, so I'm not worried about that at all. I'm more just super happy with the large teats and the pretty tight little udder she's got. And on top of that, she milks out, her udder milks out to just nothing. So there's not a lot of meat in that udder. You know, some does will have a really large udder but hardly any milk in it, which is not a good thing, obviously. So she milks out very nicely. She is a granddaughter to Lacey, so Lucky is her dad. And you know, obviously that's where she gets a lot of this really nice conformation, the like nice large teats. She gets that from her grandma. But love this doe. So really, it gets exciting. Like, oh, I can't wait to see them next year and see how much they've developed. So with the first fresheners are always kind of wait and see. You know, they might have really good body conformation, but you never know if they're gonna have a good udder. So she likes to be happy feet on the stand though. But she's also just learning the whole milking routine. So she's a good girl. She's got a really sweet personality, and she's beautiful. You can't beat that. She doesn't like to get back off of the stand though. She's just, no, give me more scratch. Come on, girl. Come on. And as you guys know, this is my beautiful Lacey. I'm always talking about this girl, or at least I have talked about her a lot. One of our foundation does. If you're wondering what does that mean, a foundation doe, just simply a doe that we've had for many years, and we've kept a lot of her lines. We've built our herd around this goat, a lot of the herd around this goat. So she's an outstanding goat. Emily, you're squirting me with milk. It goes in your pail.
I'm sorry.
She's still doing really good. I mean, she's just beautiful. You can tell she's getting older, like one of the older ones in the herd. She's just not as, you know, active and ornery as the other ones. As they get older, they kind of calm down. Goats can be really big brats to each other. So it's like one second they love each other and they're rubbing their heads on each other, and then the next second you see one just bite the other goat for no reason. So it's weird. I don't know why they do that. But anyway, you can tell she is getting tired. Sweet girl. She still looks beautiful though. That's one of the things, when you get an older doe, you want to see them continue to keep their body structure like this. You know, they're not falling apart. So she's just gorgeous. And she makes a lot of milk.
So we have Cassie here, a daughter of Cammy and Champ. She's actually a really good milker to begin with. She has a really good personality, She gets it from Cammy, I guess. She can be ornery like time to time, but she's not the most ornery. I mean, that place would go to Elsa, whom I also milk. She has a lot of moon spots, and she gets her kindness from Cammy. Her full name is Cassiopeia, which she gets from the constellation. She's actually one of the sweetest goats we have. We have Sheila, which is really sweet, Lily, who just bites my shoelaces all the time, and then we have Cammy and Cassie here. She's probably like second, but the first sweetest goat we have is Cammy. So we have Maddy here, daughter of May and Lucky. She actually is kind of skittish. We never bottle fed her. We didn't know that about the bottle feeding, the bond between bottle baby and human. We didn't know about that bond. So we kind of just let her stay with her mom. And of course May knows that Maddy's her daughter. This year we had the bonding experience when she had her baby. If you don't remember, last year she had that sneak birth. We had no idea she was in labor. She had that white and black beautiful buck. Actually, he was like the sweetest little thing ever, which was surprising. But this year Maddy's more less skittish, and she's way more sweeter than last year because, again, we had the bonding experience. Lacey is her grandma from Lucky's side. She's just a really good milker.
So yesterday was Nova's turn to introduce herself to the herd, but she's up here right now, so we're going to get her, and then we are going to put her in one of the stalls and trade her out with Tansy for the day.
Come here. Oh. Come here.
Nova.
Come here. Here you go.
Good job. Hey, girl. Okay. All right, let's go. You did good, girl. Down, Nova. Okay. Nobody seems to care much about her. Now she's gonna go under here and hide. Oh, trying to get her. Hey, Tansy. Now they're noticing her.
She kind of looks like the same size as Anna. She kind of looks like Anna.
Tansy is the older of the 7 crazies. She is 5. They're all starting to notice her. Abilene, what are you doing? Well, they're a little bit found her. She's not a tiny wussy goat. She should be able to hold her own just fine. And all of the other herd seems like they're starting to get used to the fact that there's going to be a new goat in here each day. Here's Lodi. You're such a stinker, Lodi. She is no punk. She wants to make sure that everybody knows she is not the underdog. And she will fight you over it. Lodi. Look at her. She's a little... She's gonna fight this big old goat. She don't care. Ridiculous, Lodi. Oh, she's gonna get hurt. Lodi. Oh. Maybe just not yet, sweetie. Lodi. She's like, I'm busy. She is a little firecracker, that Lodi. Lodi. Now who's got her? So here's Val coming into the mix. Oh, Val and Becky. You know, I've noticed that with them. Val and Becky are trying to come at them like they know them. Well, they do, because they were in that same pen together for a while. But it's like those two are bonded, Val and Becky. Because, of course, they've been in here. And now they want to come at these ones that they know to try to make sure they know they're not an underdog. Not to them. Goats are crazy. Little drama queens. Oi, Lodi! Cammy?
She reclaimed her throne.
Did you reclaim it up here? I always put a little up here so Cammy can jump up here. She likes to eat on her little tower. See the body on that girl? Miss Abilene. I just love her. Okay, I love them all. I really can't believe Lodi's being such a pill like that. What are you doing? Hi. Was I talking about you? Because she's beautiful. Alright, well, I'd say Lodi has this under control in here. I'm going to go get some other stuff done. Today's going to kind of be a little bit of a rough day for this little dude. Because he does need disbutted. His horns are getting...
Huge.
Maybe not huge, but they're getting to where they need to be done, for sure. So, and he's strong enough. And I had previously mentioned when he was real weak, I just wasn't going to do it. So I'll risk him getting potentially scurs. Rather than, you know, putting so much on him when he just wasn't as strong as I wanted him to be. So I wasn't going to risk that. And this little girl, you guys keep asking, or a lot of you are wondering if we intend to keep her or sell her. Initially, I was really hoping she wouldn't sell anyway, because she's just pretty. She's really pretty, and of course she comes from Maddy, so she's, you know, got those good lines behind her for sure. But I I hadn't really put much more thought into it, to be honest, you guys. I'm just really trying to get her healthy again. More than likely, at this point, I'm gonna keep her, but we'll just have to see. So I don't know. She definitely won't be able to be bred in October, like, you know, Dreamer and Maybelline definitely will be able to be bred. They're big and healthy. They'll be to size and weight. But Vogue and Venus, Val's little dinkies, the preemies, potentially might not be ready anyway, so she would just have to be, you know, with them. So it's not too big of a deal, but I don't know. So anyway, that's that as far as keeping her or not. Probably. So for those of you guys who have been asking, this is Teddy. Yes, we are going to keep his name as Teddy. And this here is Dobby, and yes, we're gonna keep his name as Dobby. So Sultan here is getting a couple little Scurs. So I'm gonna get on that since I gotta disbud the other one anyway. But with Nigers, it is so hard to get all of them with the bucks, just simply because you gotta get at it quick. Nigers horns grow really, really fast, and their little heads are so small, you can't go forward too much. And that's usually where you're gonna find the issue. If they do get little Scurs, it's right in front. So if you do fill them, you gotta get on them quick. Don't let them grow too big or anything. So we're gonna do that on this little guy too. So if you do ever feel any Scurs coming after they've been disbudded, get on them really quick so that they don't grow and get real big. And it'll just be easy to get them. Okay. It's hard when they're that big, but he's gonna be fine, and now he won't have little gnarly Scurs. So it's something that's actually kind of common in the Nigers, in the bucks, just again because their horns grow so fast that you have to get on them when they're so young, and their little heads are too small to some of the times get that little area above, you know, in front of the horn bud. So a lot of times it works and you don't have to come back on the Scurs, but sometimes you do. All right, buddy. Good boy. You're okay. All right, now he's mad at me. You're fine. Alright, so now I gotta go get the little dude. Alright, he did pretty good. I gave him some jump start, just cause, but he took it pretty well. They were getting pretty big. I had no choice, really. If we were gonna do it, it had to be. And they still got him, but I got the base around those horn nubs there pretty good, so hopefully it'll get the job done. All right, mister. Good job. Hey, sweetie. Vogue and Venus. So, all right, now that horrible thing I hate doing is over with, I am going to get in the house and get on some mozzarella.